about this. Yes, sir. We're going to talk about this. I ain't want to turn on that light. I don't know if that screen bright enough, man. I don't want that junk to mess with my eyes, man. Every time I turn that backlight on, it start messing with my eyes, man. I don't know what that junk be doing. That junk be messing with my eyes, y'all. That junk be having me messed up sometimes, man. Salute to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate all y'all that's about to hop on in, man, and chop it up with your boy, man. Salute to all of y'all. Once again, y'all know what it is with me, man. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know my status. Y'all know how I'm rocking at all times. Appreciate everybody that's going to tip on in. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what it is, man. And as y'all come on in, double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Share this video. This going to be a barn burner tonight. I got one for y'all tonight. We touched on a little bit of this morning, but we ain't get in knee deep like I wanted to get in. We ain't get in knee deep in the game the way I wanted to get in on this thing. This thing right here about to get surgical, y'all. Oh, yeah, this about to get surgical right here, y'all. This about to get surgical, bro. This about to get surgical. This about to get surgical. Y'all smash the like button. Double tap the like button as y'all come on in here tonight, man. As we get into this right now. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me make sure I post this out so everybody will see. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. One second. Make sure I got this thing posted up here so that you guys can see, man. Salute everybody. Y'all double tap the screen as y'all come on in, man. Let y'all get on in here, man. Tap on in and chop it up, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know we was going to get to this. Ooh. Got me a nice cigar already. Y'all know we was going to get to this. Y'all know we was going to get to this. Oh, it's about to get surgical in this thing. Oh, yes, sir. And salute to everybody that's watching this stream. You guys know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man. We definitely getting into this one tonight, man, as the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Woo, the NBA. And I told you guys some of this morning. Told y'all some of this stuff this morning. Y'all ain't want to listen. Y'all gonna listen tonight. Oh, y'all gonna listen tonight. Because I told y'all, that interview, and y'all already know I'm not really a fan of Dwight Howard at this point. But I can admit he was a great player. He should have been top 75. No question about it. He should have been top 75, man. That was just absolute baloney. And all that gets exposed. And more. And more. A lot of deep little dark secrets. And I told you guys this morning how these devils be operating out here. I told y'all this, but y'all didn't want to listen. When I told y'all this a long time ago, but we gonna go through it tonight. We on live. You understand what I'm saying? We on live. Sir, don't come in here with a fake channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the verification on your channel, dog. We know what the real one and what the fake one is. The real one got a check beside it. So don't come in here perpetrating a fraud. We gonna figure you out. If you coming in here perpetrating a fraud, dog, we gonna figure you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you've already been figured out. You know what I'm saying? In the chat room. So we already know that you ain't telling the truth at all. Y'all double tap the screen as y'all come on in and hit that like button, man. I got a big stream for y'all here tonight, man. I got a big stream for y'all here tonight. And again, we will have zero, you know what I'm saying, foolishness and cap in this one tonight. This one going down. Oh, yes, this one going down right here, y'all. This one definitely going down right here, right? And so I might have some guests on here tonight after we get through some of what we got going on, what we talking about, because this just too real right here, bro. It's just too real, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, I told you guys over the years about a lot of things that be going on behind the scenes and how players been getting blackballed. I told you guys I've been a dude that have been telling you guys about the situation with Boogie Cousins. If you guys been subscribed to my channel, y'all already seen for years I was saying Boogie Cousins deserved to be in the league. People was coming here arguing with me, telling me he's washed up, he's a bum. But then when he came back, he still showed he could ball. And they exposed everything. The fact that these guys know that they will never play in the NBA again because they've been blackballed, not because they can't play. And they're going to expose all of those things. And I'm happy that all of these things, from the media aspect, the lies the media be telling, the lies that all these other people be portraying, everything gets put out to the forefront tonight. And I love it because this been needed to happen. And I wish, the only thing I wish is that they would have said this stuff earlier so that it wouldn't even have been more people would have known earlier. The fact that they waited, and I understand why they wait. You got to play the game because in the NBA, you will get blackballed. You can get blackballed if you don't play the game. If you don't play the game, they mess around and get you up out of there quick. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You won't even have a shot to get back in the league. But what Dwight did and what Boogie did was they let it go. Now, Quinn, he's kind of smart. He's younger. He's still, you know what I'm saying? Quinn Cook, he's smart. He's younger. He still kind of want to get another shot in the league. So he kind of stayed away from some of the talk that Boogie and Dwight Howard was doing. He stayed away from some of that talk. Shout out to my boy Trayvon for putting me onto this. Shout out to my boy Trayvon. Trayvon always got his ears to the streets. Shout out to my brother from Cali, Trayvon. Trayvon put me onto this. And that's the best thing Trayvon put me onto because, boy, they let this thing ride. Now, let's get into what we talking about, y'all. Let's get into it right now. So we're going to start off. And they're talking about, I told you guys about things about the Olympics and things like this that have been going on and everything like that. I've been telling you guys this. And so you guys need to really check out and see what everything I told y'all about the Olympics and Tatum and how they disrespected Tatum and stuff. I told y'all this for a reason, bro. But a lot of you guys didn't understand that, and guys won't understand because they don't play basketball. If you don't play basketball, like, you really don't understand. You don't play pro basketball. You don't understand some things. It's called etiquette, how you move. This is the reason why Steve Kerr quit, and he's not coaching no more. It's the reason why Steve Kerr has quit Team USA. You just won the gold, but you quitting? Normally, you would go one more again. Nope, he's quitting. Because, you know why? It was such a mess what he did. It's embarrassing. Now, let's get to it, right? Watch this right here.
Jaylen Brown and Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, from a talent perspective, and what they've done, even their resumes, they're supposed to be on the team. But when you put a team together, just sometimes you need your Derek White. You need your you respected that choice. I respected it. That don't make sense though because Derek White is actually playing. So how was he? No, see, I don't agree.
See, that's Quinn Cook. Quinn Cook is taking the approach, company approach. Oh yeah, I understand. Boogie like, man, I don't understand what the hell you talking about. The hell you mean Derek White? Nah, it's supposed to be the Finals MVP. The hell is you talking about? The hell is you talking about Derek White? No, it's supposed to be the Finals MVP. See, this when you get that real talk. When guys know they've been blackballed and they know they're not gonna play in the league no more. So now you finna hear the whole truth. And they unloaded the truth on a lot of this NBA stuff. I told y'all this morning, the reporter stuff, even with the Lakers stuff, things you won't even believe because we've been told other things. But these guys been on the team. Y'all smash the like button, y'all come on in here, double like the stream. Let's get to it.
Okay, boom. For example, the topic of the basketball world has been Jason Tatum not playing, right? Yeah. If Derek White don't play, that's expected. I don't know what convo he's trying to get to. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Steve is out there trying shit. If Derek White don't play, like, he's not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be playing over no Tatum. Bro. So you think Brown really makes a sneaker? So what you? All right. So Jason Tatum. Zero minutes is wild. Right off a championship. Both sides of the ball. No excuse. You can't say he's not a good fit. Like, he can literally go be a defender. He plays both sides of the ball. And how did Derek White get on the team over Jaylen Brown? Height, man. How did Jaylen Brown not make it over Derek White?
This is everything that's being exposed.
Politics, bro. You're right. I ain't with politics, bro. Politics. Right. All Nike guys.
Now, see, I want y'all to listen to that. These dudes who played in the league is telling y'all all the dark secrets. Dwight, Boogie Cousins, and see what they're gonna try and do is they're gonna try and shoot down these dudes and say, man, you can't take what they say serious, man. These guys are angry. They're upset. They're not in the league. See, that's how people gonna try and tear them down. But I've always been taught the truth will set you free and it will keep you free. And that's what's gonna happen in this situation right here, right? Listen and listen closely.
I mean, Embiid, and I think the Nike thing does play a part into it as well, but it's even bigger than that. Like, you know, if you actually know Jaylen Brown and what he represents, how he carries himself, like, they don't like that shit.
Thank you. See? Somebody telling y'all the truth, exposing the truths. Boogie Cousins never gonna play another game in the NBA ever again. He's never gonna play another game in the NBA ever again. So he willing to let it hang. He willing to let it fly. He know they're not gonna vote him for the Hall of Fame. He already know his destiny has been set with the NBA. So he willing to let it fly. He said it ain't just about Nike. That's what Boogie said. He said it's bigger than that. It's what he represent. Didn't I tell y'all that when Jaylen Brown was running around here defending Kyrie Irving, I told y'all they was gonna spank him for that. They was gonna spank him for that. And you seen what happened. They spanked him in front of the world for that. And embarrassed the finals MVP, world champion, Eastern Conference MVP. He can't do what? He can't do what? Are you serious? Let's keep going.
Yeah. Like, and it's not, and it's something that's never really spoken on, but you can tell. They don't like that shit. Like, they want a guy that's falling in line. You got an opinion, you better keep that shit to your fucking self. Learn that now.
There you go. They want somebody that's gonna fall in line. If you got an opinion, man, you better keep it to yourself. You better keep it to yourself. You got an opinion. If you got an opinion, you better keep it to yourself. Straight up. You better not speak your opinion. And remember when Jaylen Brown was running around here speaking his opinion to everybody? Then y'all seeing what happened. Jaylen Brown running around here talking about how they was doing Kyrie wrong, standing up for Kyrie when they was trying to get Kyrie up out of there. They was trying to get Kyrie out of there. But what was Jaylen Brown doing? He was speaking up for Kyrie. Remember, $300 million contract coming up. One nothing they could really do to him right now. He's in his prime, young. They couldn't really touch him right now. He was the vice president or something like that of the Players Association. So he had a little bit of power. They had a guy, Kyrie had a guy standing with him. So all y'all that thought that was just about just one thing, no. Boogie's telling y'all this, that it was deeper than that. That's what Boogie Cousins telling y'all. Let's keep going.
And regardless if your opinion is 100% correct, they don't like that shit. Keep that shit to yourself, boy. You ain't gonna uplift no. You can't uplift your people like no. I learned the hard way. That's what I learned the hard way for real. I'm trying to be black. Bro. My ass sitting right in Taiwan. There's no reason why Kyrie. And we ain't even gotta get into it. We ain't gotta get into it. I love Taiwan, but we can say Kyrie one of the most skilled players ever, but when it comes down to Kyrie for what he represents, bro. Kyrie can be on this team easy, bro. And it's not like we just talking about their talent. Like these guys were just playing in June. You know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown just want to find his feet.
Again, what I told y'all about Kyrie. I said how they black Kyrie up. Remember, Kyrie was already on Team USA before with Kobe back in the day. What did he say? Kyrie was just playing in June. They were just in the finals. How he ain't get picked? See? Then you correlate the Jaylen Brown stuff. They were exposing everything. Double tap the screen, hit the light button. Let's keep going.
Kyrie was just in the finals, so it's ain't even like he fell off. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's cool. If I'm Jaylen Brown and I'm Jason Tatum, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I just got 350. I sit on the bench and win a gold medal. I got 350 and I got me a champ. Come on, son. I ain't tripping. So say that now. Yeah, you did. Dwight. I was you're right. I get with you. I want to get 350. We talk about that. We talk no. Look up. I got 350. I'm supposed to be out. We made a lot of money in your career, bro, but that top 75 list was some G's. Exactly. That top 75, That top 25 is 350 M's. You still gonna be mad about that. And I'm gonna still be mad about that. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I'm pissed off about it now. Don't bring it up. What is bullshit? So disrespectful. We can speak on that. Motherfuckers, like, disrespectful. Obviously, like, we know what it is when it comes to, you know, the shit that's above us. We can't control that. But at the end of the day, what really matters is what your peers feel about you, bro. It's obvious that everybody that's ever had the chance to play against you, seen you play, we know what it is. Like, top 75 without a doubt. There's nothing to even discuss, bro. Like, so
see. So when y'all think about that, remember they blackballed Dwight Howard from the top 75. These are all the things they showing y'all that go on behind the scenes. Again, these is all the things they showing y'all. How in the hell Dwight Howard ain't on top 75? You got all the NBA players out there saying this dude's definitely a top 75 player all the time. Not even a question whether he's top 75. There's not even a question. This man took his own team to the NBA Finals. This man won 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. He did all of these things. He ain't top 75 because they allow other things to interfere with basketball judgments. Remember, I told y'all, this is another reason why I stopped rocking. Like, this is another reason why I hated Skip Bayless for what he did to T.O. How you let the media make everybody feel a certain way? How you make the media make everybody feel a certain way towards T.O. to now he don't get selected the first ballot Hall of Famer because you got bums like Skip Bayless and these dudes running around here running a rabbit ass mouth talking about something he doesn't deserve to be a Hall of Famer and bringing up things that have nothing to do with your performance and your output and your statistical numbers that you accumulated throughout your career that says you're a first ballot Hall of Famer. This is the stuff they telling y'all about. So when Boogie and them telling y'all this, they showing y'all, bro, it ain't about what all them people saying. They getting all these people who never played basketball, who don't mean nothing to the sport, that's coming in here, coming in the NBA, and what they're doing is they're infiltrating the game. And they're putting salt on the game. This is the same stuff I told y'all they did to Kobe Bean Bryant. RIP to the legend. When Kobe Bean Bryant, before he passed away, when Kobe Bean Bryant went through Colorado, before he went through Colorado, he was getting ready to be the next big thing. Bean was getting ready to be the next big thing. He had the Sprite commercials, McDonald's commercials. Go look it all up. As soon as he got Colorado, they stripped everything of him, forgot about him being in a category of where they was pushing him to be the next, behind the next Jordan. You guys thought about LeBron James. It was Kobe Bryant that they had up next. And remember, when LeBron came in the league, 6 years in, LeBron James was saying Kobe Bryant's the best player in our league, hands down. There's no question about it. 2 years in a row, they said, LeBron, but is he better than you? He said, yeah, he's better than me. He said that on 60 Minutes. 2 years in a row. The next year he goes to ESPN. I say it again. Kobe Bryant's the best player in our league. Both sides of the court. This man brings it every single night. He's the best player in our league. He's the guy we look up to. But the voters, the people, you know, who don't have nothing, that have never played ball, ain't got no stake in this thing, they took personal stuff and allowed that to cloud their judgment on a player's individual greatness. That's whack. That's whack. Let's keep going.
At the end of the day, you may not get your flowers from, you know, the masses or whatever, but your peers gonna always respect you, bro. Let me ask y'all two a question. We've had that conversation before. Let me ask y'all two a question. Is that just as important for y'all two? As like, because that's, if you say Dwight Howard, you say Demarcus Cousins, like, not even just the real stuff. You can take whoever's the y'all biggest hater in the media, right? They got to be a character, right? But if you sit down and have a conversation with them and just, yo, Demarcus Cousins, his NBA career, boom. They're going to keep it real. Yeah. Hell of a player. Is that, does the opinions and the respect from your peers matter just as much to y'all as, or even more than y'all resumes and what y'all have done? You know what I'm saying? I put it to you like this. If I walk into a room and LeBron James is in there, we can arguably say one of the greatest to ever touch a basketball, and he acknowledges me. That means way more than motherfucking Brian Windhorst, chunky ass, telling me I'm great. That's how I think about it. I'd rather him tell me this shit like how he just said it than listen to somebody on TV cap. Because I know they capping, they ain't never been in the trenches. Motherfucker can't walk up a flight of stairs, but he gets to determine what's great and what's not. No, he ain't never played. He right. I'd rather hear him say that shit than anybody in the media try to, because when I hear them talk, I don't even turn it on. So for everything y'all did, the free agency process before y'all went overseas, how was that process?
And y'all heard what they said. This is how they tear down. Pastor, what's going on, baby? Salute to everybody in the building, too. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to keep it going, keep my focus going. I might have Pastor here in a few minutes if you want to come in. But I'm finna show y'all something because they exposed everything. And this was crazy to me. But we're going to get to this. But this is part of what I was telling y'all about this morning. Remember I told y'all how the media does all this stuff? Brian Windhorst and them go on TV. Everybody in the league, all the players are saying, hey, man, what the hell is going on? Why Jason Tatum ain't playing? Guess what? The fans have been controlled by dudes like Brian Windhorst. The fans have been controlled by dudes like Brian Windhorst because the fans are only watching these guys. They're putting these guys at the top of the mountain as far as basketball talk, where they should never, ever be. They should never be at the top of the mountain when we talking any kind of basketball. You should never be using guys like Brian Windhorst's opinion. And Boogie told you why, not me. Boogie told you why, not me. Boogie told you why. See, they'll get mad at me, but they won't say nothing about Boogie in real life, though. They don't want that smoke. They might say something online or on TV, but when they approach these guys, they don't keep that same energy, bro. And so this is what we saying. Now listen to what else they said, because what they went deep into this thing. I want y'all to think about this now. They exposed a lot of stuff, man.
Like, what was going through your mind? What you mean? Like the process, like for you in 2022, when you was getting calls and stuff and different GMs and everyone telling you different shit. At that point, I was fed up. I was fed up with all the cap and the lies. So I was like, man, I'd rather just go somewhere and hoop because it's just too many lies. And then as much work as I'm putting in to play year after year and sacrificing my family time,
Stop that. He ain't lying. Let me ask y'all a question. You know it was personal with Dwight Howard. It couldn't have been because he wasn't in shape and couldn't play ball no more. It wasn't because he wasn't in shape, couldn't play basketball no more. You ain't finna tell us that. You're not finna come tell us that Dwight Howard, all of a sudden, he just couldn't play basketball no more. This dude walking around here in tip-top shape at all times. Elite shape. Even today, right now. You look at Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard looked better than most of the guys in the league in their prime. His physical shape, the shape that he's in, is better than a lot of these big men in their prime in the NBA right now. But why he can't get a job? Well, we know some of the reasons why, but they'll lie and say other things that's not true. Same thing they did to Russell Westbrook when they told y'all, oh yeah, Russell's a vampire in the locker room. He's a locker room cancer. But then you ask everybody in the locker room, everybody say, hey, no, I ain't never had a problem with Russ. Where are they getting these reports from? Where are they getting these reports from? You ask any of Russ's teammates, was Russ a bad teammate? No, he wasn't bad. How was Dwight as a teammate? You never heard Kobe Bryant say Dwight Howard was a bad teammate. You heard Kobe say Dwight was goofy and laughing, but you never heard him say, hey, man, he's a bad teammate. You never heard him say that. He told Dwight Howard, you're soft, but he didn't say, hey, man, this guy's a bad teammate. We don't want him around. You didn't hear nobody say that. You didn't hear nobody say he's not in shape. You didn't hear nobody say he ain't ready to work. You didn't hear nobody say none of those things. He can't play no more. Not on that. We all know that Dwight Howard can still contribute on a bench role in the NBA. If you telling me he can't go in the game, play some defense, get you some rebounds, and bang against guys like Jokic, bang against guys like Embiid, and some of the other few big men that's in the league, you're out of your mind. That's crazy. Especially when you got bums like that dude that got the hell beat out of him by the Phoenix Suns last year and went and snitched on old boy that me and Pastor got into it about from the Detroit Pistons. Right? Now watch this.
Bro, trying to maintain a body take a lot, bro. And I'm doing this for 18, 19 years straight, getting up at the same time, training. I can't even do stuff with my kids because I'm making sure I'm in the gym.
And let me say that. He ain't never lying. Imagine this, y'all. I want y'all to think about this. Think about if you gave up your whole life, a lot of it, to commit yourself to being in shape to do something, to do a sport. Do you know the sacrifice that takes? Mentally, physically, and most importantly, spiritually. to be able to do that for 19 years straight professional basketball? I want y'all to think about that. And then you got a dude like Brian Windhorst that will come on TV. You got all these other dudes that ain't never sacrificed nothing, ain't never put no work in. Gonna tell a dude what you can't do, what he can't do. You know how that makes those guys feel? That really got in the gym and really put the work. Forget what we think about Dwight Howard personally. What he's saying is factual information, bro. What Boogie is saying is factual information, bro. They dropped some more secrets.
Yeah, making sure I'm straight. And I'm doing this to sacrifice for the team. For them to tell me I ain't gonna play or this, that, and the third. Nah, I'd rather go overseas, get my little bag, hoop like I want to hoop, and come back home with my family. We had got back to the crib and he was like the Nets. The Nets was, we was talking to the Nets and stuff, and they offered you like what they were saying, a 10-day training day contract. You said you might do it. You said you might do it. And the next day you was just like, fuck it, I'm going to Taiwan. Yeah, because I thought about it. The next morning, just like he was.
That's a fact. You, Dwight Howard, you done all you've done in the league. They said that you was a cancer to as a teammate, you a bad dude, all this other stuff. You came back and did what you did with the Lakers, won the championship. You still know you better than a lot of these backup big men that's in the league right now. And they talking about bringing you in on a 10-day. Just at the end of the 10-day for them to tell you, Dwight, man, we like you, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna move it. Man, come on, man. Dude's a lock Hall of Famer. He deserved better treatment than that. He ain't even arguing if you give him a minimum deal at this point and put him on the bench. They talking about a 10-day contract for dudes like that who can still, I'm talking about that's still in supreme shape. That's insane. But again, they're going to expose more because they're going to talk about the Lakers right now. Y'all smash the like button. Double tap the like. Let's get over 1,000 likes. I see everybody coming on in the building, man. Y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button. Or you can hit the little 3 buttons, y'all, up in the top right-hand corner of the screen and hit the like button. That way we'll get the likes up as y'all come on in. Let's keep going.
I did the same thing. I went back and laid down. You think I'm finna go take a 10-day contract just for them to say, well, you know what? We might want to go this direction. He had a great training camp. He was killing, but no. When I can go get me 2 M's and somewhere else and come just hoop. Hell no. That ain't even a hard choice. Come on, man. Yeah. That's not even just about the money, but you get to, like, you know, being in this business, bro, like, once you kind of go through the ups and downs, that joy can easily be lost.
Now, I want you to listen to what Boogie said. What Boogie's saying right now, this man is giving y'all stuff that dudes deal with mentally, spiritually on that level, bro. Like, when you get your whole life for something, you really working hard. You really trying to do everything you can do, man, to be in shape, to be ready to roll, to do what you got to do. And you got dudes like Stephen A. Smith and all these dudes. He got a cracked kneecap and a broke jump shot, but he gonna tell everybody you a scrub or you can't play no more. And I ain't saying he said that about Boogie, but we saw him say that about Kwame Brown. And this hurts these dudes' value because people actually listen to these guys and take what they say. All the people that's in the world that ain't really deep into the game, they listen to this. And that spreads, that grows. And people who don't know and people who don't have a deep sense of knowledge of the game of basketball will carry on with this stuff. That's why I tell y'all, the players always got different perspectives from the people who never played. This is the reason why you'll hear people who play say, oh, those guys are crazy. You're crazy. You're stupid. You're dumb. How you going to tell a dude that actually sacrificed his body, got in shape, and did something that half of you guys ain't never did ever? Ever. You don't even know what sacrifice feel like. But you going to put judgment on this guy and talk about what he can and can't do at what level when you've never even played at no level. You just talking. Let's keep going.
Let's not get it twisted. That's the foundation of how we even got to this point. The joy of playing basketball, the joy that feeling you get when you just get to run up and down, dreaming as a kid, that's what got us to this point. So once you kind of lose that, it's almost like you kind of lose your purpose as to why I'm even doing it. So For me, also, being in a similar situation, like, it was more so about me just finding that joy again. Like, obviously, I know I can play basketball. Obviously, I know I got a lot left in the tank. Me trying to prove myself to, like I said, a motherfucker that ain't never been a professional athlete in their life. These ain't no motherfuckers that get to create the standard on what's good and what's not.
Thank you. This is what I've been trying to say to y'all all this time. And they have allowed these dudes like Skip Baylesses of the world, these other dudes who ain't never had to make sacrifice. These dudes failed at everything they did. They could never even stick. But you had dudes like this that actually was playing for checks, getting paid to do what they love to do, right? But then you get another dude that ain't never put in no work. You can, like Boogie said, just look at Brian Windhorst. And people literally take him serious. If you look in the comment sections of the videos they put up on ESPN and stuff, when he does commentary, they take the stuff he says serious. And then guys who actually played the game, oh, they're stupid, they're dumb. This is an idiotic approach. This is crazy. You guys out of y'all mind? See, it's different than when you have to actually get between the lines, get on the court, and feel what it feels like to be out there, sacrifice, to understand psychologically the things that guys go through during the season, the trials and tribulations, the ups and downs. The one thing I learned about playing pro basketball all the years I played, 16 years, this is the dirtiest game in the world. Dealing with agents, teams, all these people lie, they cap, they backbite, they try to tear you down and pick somebody else up. It is one of the dirtiest professions ever, professional sports. You have so many people that's trying to get in, and only a very few can get in. Only a very few can get in. So all the ballers in the world, you only got a certain amount of spots in the NBA, and you only got a certain amount of spots overseas. And all the other guys, they left out. They don't get to fulfill their dreams. They don't get to play for a check. But then, if you're a guy like Boogie, if you're a guy like Dwight Howard, you got to turn around and listen to this foolishness and this BS that a guy like Brian Windhorst and these dudes will say this crap. And it's disgusting. And I'm so happy that them dudes, they know that they're blackballed now. They'd never play again. So now they're free to tell the truth. Because I told y'all this morning. They would never say this stuff, bro. They would never say this stuff, bro. Ever. If they were still playing. You would never hear him say it. That's why y'all don't hear Quinn Cook talking like that. That's why y'all don't hear Quinn Cook talking like that, because he's still young and he still want to try to get back in the league. So he's not going to say nothing crazy like Boogie and Dwight saying, because Dwight and Boogie are at the end of their careers. So they're like, look, we overseas getting this good money. We chilling. We seeing the world. Hey, we ain't worried about that NBA shit no more. It's bigger than that now. You know what I'm saying? We doing other things, marketing, making moves for ourselves outside of basketball for after our careers. We got whole countries that's rolling with us that appreciate us. See what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
And once you come to realize that this shit's a joke, and no knock to the end, it is what it is, elite institute. But the motherfuckers that's controlling and they can determine what the standard is as a professional, I just can't agree with that shit, bro. And it piss you off. It's not right. Yeah. It's not right. Right. And like I said, my peer can see my talent. My peer can respect my work. LeBron, I got these motherfuckers tapping in with me. They want me to be their teammate.
See? He's saying, hey, man, LeBron, these guys, they want me to be on their team. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George last year, still trying to get Boogie on the roster. Listen to what he say, though.
If I had Kawhi and PG on my line, bro, we trying to get you here. But Lawrence Frank determines if I'm good enough or not. Your two franchise guys want me there. Right, shoot. The Warriors, Curry, the Warriors is the same. That's what I'm saying. It'll never make sense. It'll never make sense. And then it'll drive you crazy trying to think about it. So you just be like, you know what? No, let me put my energy into something else, because you'll sit up there all day. You'll be depressed. I've been depressed plenty of times sitting at the crib. I'm watching film of myself hoop like, yo, I can still fucking hoop, bro. This shit is crazy. Then I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna let this take away my joy and my happiness. I done did so much. I'm traveling. I'm being able to hoop around. No, I can't let it take my joy. The NBA stuff will have you depressed and have your joy gone. So you can.
And that's the thing. And double tap the screen as y'all come on in. Let's get those likes up. Let's get over 1,000 likes. You guys would think because guys making all this money, you're making millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You living a life. You going from city to city every night. You seeing all different types of new things. Man, everything's at your footstep. You think because guys got all that, that it's all peaches and cream. It's cool. I can talk about you any kind of way because you got all that. That's not true. These dudes got feelings too. They go through stuff too, man. The Biggie said a rhyme, and that rhyme was one of the realest rhymes ever. He said, more money, more problems. The more money we come across, the more problems you see, right? And that's what Biggie said. You understand what I'm saying? And he was never lying about that. You guys think that broke people got problems. Try being rich. Try having to concentrate and playing in the NBA. Ducking ladies who wanted you to get them pregnant and trapped. Trying to figure out who's a good woman and who ain't. Trying to figure out how I'm going to spend time with my kids and my family so that they don't feel a way about me, even though I'm trying to provide for them financially and secure their future. But I'm there. I'm not there all the time. I'm missing holidays. I'm missing family events. I'm missing funerals. I'm missing graduations and all this other stuff for years and years and years and years and years. And I'm sacrificing. I'm getting up 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym. Going back to the gym around 1 o'clock. Going back to the gym later on at night, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, balling again. 3 times a day, just to make sure I'm ready. So when I get on the court, I can perform the way I need to perform for us to get this financial stability forever. And then you do all that to have a dude come and shit all over you that don't even have to go through that, bro. That's mentally taxing. That's mentally taxing, bro. And that's the part that I'm trying to tell you guys, that these guys don't understand, bro. When you ain't never been through that, you don't understand that, bro. That can eat at you, bro. So it's something that you put so much into. That's like if you a dude and you really love this girl, you really respect this girl, you put so much into trying to get this girl, you treated her right, you didn't cheat on her, you took her out to nice places, you didn't treat her like she was some type of trick or whatever like that. You understand what I'm saying? You did all of these great things, and then come find out she pregnant by a different dude. She stepped out on you. How you gonna feel? Same thing with the game of basketball. How you gonna feel? You go to the gym every day. You putting in work 2, 3 times a day, busting your ass, going hard. You understand what I'm saying? Putting in that time. I'm talking about that takes commitment, bro. I don't think people understand is you play professional basketball, bro. That is commitment, bro. That shit is work, just like a 9 to 5. People think that shit is, oh, you go out in the court and that shit is easy. That shit is not easy, bro. You have to stay on top of your game to make sure you keep getting jobs and you stay on top of all these, especially when you're overseas, because they don't have long-term deals like that most of the time. Most of the time, you playing from year to year. So it's always a new dude that's coming out trying to take your job. This is stuff they don't tell you guys. And then when you in the NBA, they always got younger dudes coming in the league. You don't know if you can get traded tomorrow. You don't got a no trade clause, which most guys don't. So your whole family gonna have to move. You don't know how your wife gonna feel if you keep getting traded and move from city to city to city to city. And your kids gotta keep changing school to school to school to school. You in the league, out the league, this, that, and the third, based off what other people are saying that ain't never put in no work, ain't never did nothing on that level for real, for real. This is what he's talking about when he's talking about the mental stuff guys go through, bro. Yeah, it's a lot of perks. It's a lot of upside to that stuff that you get, but it's also a lot of stress. It's a lot of down. Imagine people hitting you up all the time. You have a bad game telling you you ain't shit. Imagine you turn on TV, all these dudes that ain't never did nothing, Skip Bayless, all these other dudes telling you, talking about you like a dog. Where the masses are influenced because you never said nothing. Because you really didn't have that voice. Before guys started getting podcasts, they didn't have no voice. They didn't have no voice. So it was what the media said goes. When Kwame Brown said that shit, I felt that shit he said, my nigga. I felt that shit in the core of my being, what he said, my nigga. And even me playing ball, I didn't think of it like that, like he said. That man ain't say nothing his whole career. That man took all that damn abuse. How you think some nights he went home mentally? Think about that, bro. And people didn't understand the situation that I come to the league, I'm the #1 overall pick. Normally, you the #1 overall pick. We're going to build a team around you. But no, he's the #1 overall pick coming out of high school. And what happens a week or 2 weeks later after he get drafted? Michael Jordan's returning to the NBA. Now the whole situation changed. Now we're not building around you. Now you're a bench player. We might try and trade you. We're not invested in you. Then you don't get that growth. You come out of high school. Everybody calling you a scrub, a bum, all this other stuff. How you think he's supposed to feel? All these people on YouTube can't pay. A lot of dudes that's talking shit to this man all these years, coming in the comments saying you a bust, you ain't this. These people got child support. Can't pay their child support. Can't pay their credit card bills. Can't pay their insurance. 2 months, 3 months late on the cable bill don't got shut off. Ducking the electricity people. But they're going to take their anger and talk shit about this man who is their whole life they put in work to get to this point. But then you don't understand all the little intricacies and the BS that go on with the game. That's why I'm a fan of guys having a podcast and speaking their voice now, especially if you're doing it during the off season. Because it was a time where them guys ain't never had no voice. You could never know. If they never had the podcast like this stuff, you would never know this stuff. It would just be all on one side of the tag. That's it. From the media. You would never hear the player's perspective. Now you get to hear the player's perspective. You're like, damn, dog. They going through shit too like that. I ain't even think of it like that. You come to the game, fans calling you a B, flicking you off. Look at all the stuff they did to Russell Westbrook, man. Decorated Hall of Famer, bro. Treated him like a dog. And this man still averaged 18.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists with the Lakers as a third option, and they called him a bum, talked about him like a dog. His wife couldn't even go to the game with his kids. People was disrespecting. People disrespecting, talking shit to the man's wife. To his kid's son can't even grow up without people putting these horrible names and stuff on him. His son got to go to school and hear this shit. Because this is the stuff that guys like Skip Bayless and them pushing on TV. Russell Westbrook and all this other shit. Come on, man. That shit take a toll. And then y'all want these dudes to practice having mental toughness. You got to deal with it. Forget what they saying. But people are human beings. That shit get to you. So you see Boogie spaz out once in a while. You see Russ spaz out on a fan once in a while. Fan coming there flicking you off and talking all kind of shit, saying some of the most disrespectful shit ever because they feel like they a fan. And they can do it. That shit's sad. And the same thing with the media, bro. They feel like I can play with your money. Stephen A used to tell y'all this. What did he tell KD? Y'all miss what he said? You don't want to make an enemy out of me. I'm sitting up here on this tube in front of all these millions of people. And remember, this is before these dudes start getting podcast shows and speaking up for themselves. And people say, hey, Ticket, man, why you being a little more objective with LeBron James now? I don't think he's the GOAT. But the reason why is I'm thinking about this. I'm like, hold on, bro. They make this nigga seem like he's the devil. And I know he do a lot of bad stuff. Basketball-wise, I'm talking about like, but then he do have teammates who say he did good for him. We gonna talk about that? We gonna talk about the guys who have complimented him and said he's done great things? Or we just gonna talk about the bad shit? Because we can say the same things about Kobe Bryant. We can say the same things about Michael Jordan. All these dudes was cutthroat. When you get to that level of excellence and greatness, all these dudes have been cutthroat. You have to be wired a different way. These dudes are not normal. Let me tell you something. Everybody I know that play professional basketball, for the most part, they are not normal. That's why the normal people think one way. They think a normal way. When you live this life, you got to be wired differently. Period. You're cut differently. Even when you're doing this stuff we do on YouTube, to do what I do, you got to be cut differently, bro. Think about this. You got to be able to come on here every single day and perform. Boom. Entertain the people that's listening. Give them fresh commentary. Content to listen to every single day. Right? You don't see me sitting out here making videos talking about this one or talking about that one that's not in the game that we playing. I'm not sitting out here going at my peers and saying this and that in full videos. You don't have to do that. The content that I'm doing, that we talking about the sport and things within and around the sport, is what speaks for itself. Now, whether you agree with me or you disagree with me, that's your prerogative. But now they're giving the players a voice. And people don't like that. Because now that you're giving the players a voice, the players going to tell you how they feel. So now, when people talk all this shit about Paul George and all these other dudes, now they got a microphone. They're going to say something back to you. Say something about Draymond Green. He going to say something back to you. I got a podcast now. Now I can get back on your level. It wasn't like that 10, 15 years ago. 10, 15 years ago, whatever they said about you was true. Whatever they said about you was true, and that's it. And y'all know me. I didn't like Russell Westbrook. I wasn't a Russell Westbrook fan. I like Russ. I like them man's running around here wearing all these funny clothes and skirts and all this other stuff. You double tap the screen as y'all come on in here and hit the like button. Let's get the lights up. But look what happened. You have to defend it when you see how Skip and Shannon did that, man. Like a dog. I'm talking about putting up, the dude played well, you coming out here putting out low lights of the man. Trying to like degrade the man, bro. And then guess what would have happened? If Russ would have crashed out, something bad would have happened. God forbid, they'd have came back crying like Nick Wright did the day after Kobe Bean Bryant passed away. But you remember how he was talking the day before Kobe Bryant passed away? Talking about him like a dog. Like a dog. Same thing with Jason Whitlock. Talk about the man like a dog. Man passed away. These dudes act like they forget all the damage they did. Let's keep going, man.
You got to X that out your mind. Understand they doing their business. We might not fit into their scheme. I spent the last 2 years trying to figure that out, just getting the same runaround. Oh, well, you know we like you, but bro, you might be overqualified. You know, what the fuck that?
That's real. You know why that's real? Dwight just told y'all something that was so true when he said overqualified. Why was that shit real that Dwight Howard just said? You know why it was real? Because that's what the shit they did to Melo and these guys. Oh, man, you're too good for us to sit on the bench, man. You're too good for us to bang off the bench, man. The fans going to be screaming your name. They're going to want you in the game. We want to let these other young guys sit on the bench. We don't want you guys around here sitting on the bench so the fans can scream y'all name, want y'all to come in the game and play. You're overqualified. What you mean I'm overqualified? What you mean? I'm willing to take the role. Nah, you done. Huh? And then they start making up stuff. Oh, you this, oh, you that. He ain't this, he ain't. You hear all these lies and fake rumors and stuff going on to try to tear the man's character down. This is stuff they do. And I'm glad they're telling y'all this. Let's keep going.
Niggas say that when you trying to get a job like an accountant, bro. I know niggas try to pull out when you in the league. Bro. Yes. You overqualified to play in the NBA. What the fuck does that mean, bro? Exactly what we just said. But the reason you're overqualified because they don't want to allow you to be you. They want you to be what they want you to be. They want you to be the guy at the end of the bench, waving a towel, and you have to find joy in that. And it's like, dude, like, and don't get it twisted. Like, it's understandable. Team, you gotta with any team, you gotta sacrifice. So sacrifice that's not the issue. The issue is, like, I've trained my entire life to be a killer. Like, and now you want me to turn it off? And then it's like, turn it off and be happy about it. Like, no. It ain't that simple. I've trained this way my entire life. Stop it. I've had the responsibility of carrying the team my entire life. Yeah. And they're like, turn it off and be happy about it. And it's just like, I get it. I know where you're coming from, but it's just not that easy, bro. Like, and where do these false narratives come from, too? Because I hear, like...
And that's the thing. People don't want to understand that you're human beings. You trained to be a cold-blooded killer on the basketball court. Now all of a sudden they want you to tone that down. This is what you trained your whole life to be. Now you want me to turn it down? I'm turning up. Now you want me to turn down. So okay, let me turn down then. But before I can turn down, you say, nah, we don't want you. You out of here. Then they start talking greasy about you, making up lies about you. Stephen A. Smith spreading stuff. Like, they always do this. Oh, I heard this and I heard that. That's why they said state your sources. This is why you hear people say, hey, state your sources, dog. It's crazy, man. Yo, y'all double tap the screen, man. Let's get to 1,000 likes, man.
A lot of stuff like a lot of people behind the scenes. Oh, you weren't the best teammate, but if you talk to any teammate a nigga ever played with, it's nothing but good shit to say. That's how you got every last one of your teammates got nothing but good shit to say about you, bro. Nobody say bad stuff about you, bro. It's the media. The media gotta put like they gotta make an excuse for their actions because they don't make it's not adding up. So they gotta say don't add up because if anybody sat down and had a conversation with any of us, they would never even think. The way that the media portray us, they'd be like, what the hell? He's not even like this. I've heard that so many times. People are randomly meet me and they're like, damn, bro, you nothing like they say you was. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, you can't listen to everything. Because it's a narrative. It's a narrative. They want everybody to look just like how they portray them to look for the rest of their careers.
That ain't never a lie. And that's in all walks of life. That could be you and your job. You going to work, doing your job, and your coworker just hating. Your coworker just side eye and you just hating on you for no reason. Don't want to see you shine. A lot of y'all that's in here right now that's listening to this video, y'all deal with this stuff every single day. You going to work tomorrow, and you know your coworker hating on you, giving you the evil eye, talking down about you all the time. Oh, girl, you know what she did? You know what she did, girl? Hey, man, you see, I'm gonna tell you what Tommy did, man. See what I'm saying, man? Oh, Tommy, he an old punk ass nigga. See, this type of stuff that goes on. I'm trying to tell y'all this, right? But then people that actually around you, they don't feel like this about you. Like, nah, I've actually been around a person like they cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Who are you talking about? You know what I mean? These are facts. This is all the stuff that's going on. I'm telling you guys right now. These are all the things that's going on. I'm telling y'all this right now. Let's keep going.
You could never live that out. That's how they want you to be. And unfortunately, me and him been the biggest culprits of it as the centers in the NBA. One, because he always look mean, and me, because I'm always smiling. So when I do look mean, I got a problem. When I'm not there, he got a problem. Oh, shit. Yeah, like, what the fuck? So you can tell, like, we both been going through this shit for a while, and guess what we find joy in? Away from the United States, globally, in Taiwan, different parts of the world.
They did that to Stephon Marbury. Stephen A. Smith attacked Stephon Marbury so much, they ran him out of the NBA. Ran him out of the United States of America, out of the NBA to a whole nother country. Y'all ever think about that? They ran Steph to a whole different country. And look what he did. Came up with gold, got a statue in a whole different country. He got a whole different, like, people got a whole different appreciation for you. And people say, hey, man, why y'all go overseas and stay overseas and stuff like that? You have a different appreciation for you. It's the same thing with y'all at home. How many of y'all watching this video right now, you get more hate in your own neighborhood than you do when you go other places? You're like, damn, dog, these people hate on you more in your own neighborhood where you from. They may not hate you, they hate on you than anywhere else. You're like, damn, dog, I get treated better in another place. It's crazy. And y'all see this stuff all the time. So this is the type of stuff they telling y'all about, man. And y'all go through this stuff. A lot of y'all go through this stuff every single day. I said this, you're going to get up and go to work tomorrow, and it's going to be somebody in your job waiting to hate on you, waiting to talk down on you, waiting to gossip, waiting to spread BS, waiting to lie. You understand what I'm saying? But won't confront you in real life, though. They just talking. Then when you ask him about it, oh, nah, I ain't say that. See, nah, I ain't. Nah. Then it's a big fuss, and they trying to make you seem like you done lost your mind and you going crazy or making fake allegations and stuff like it's crazy, bro. It really is, bro. It really is, man. And then look how much joy we bring into the game of basketball. So many fans have been connected with us because of us stepping out of the mindset of saying, you know what, since I'm not in the NBA, I'm gonna just sit my ass down and do nothing. We decided to come overseas, keep playing, and keep this game going. Now Quinn here, we got other NBA guys who's been coming over. Now we making names for ourselves globally, which means after we done playing, we got a chance to do so much with basketball and reach back and bring the people where we from to where we at now. And it goes back to the, what we talked about earlier about being pioneers. Like, this shit takes somewhat of courage to do, like, 100%. And I'm nowhere near the legend this guy is. Like, and I don't even like try to carry myself that way, but
for him to take this step with as much as he's accomplished throughout his career, that takes a lot of courage. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to continue to open the doors for the guy, because me and him, we're not going to be the first or the last to go through these things. It's going to be plenty of other guys that go through these same.
That's a fact. You seen when Melo went through it. Melo said, "Nah, I ain't going overseas." He's like, "Nah, I ain't going overseas. I got son over here. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I ain't going overseas." He ain't want to keep playing no more. Was it a real reason why Melo couldn't make a roster? No, it wasn't. Because you got a bunch of capping ass, hating ass dudes out here. Then you got a whole bunch of people that's in the media pushing that fake ass narrative. And then what happens? It goes to these delusional fans who listen to those people. They listen to people who, and then people will come say, "Oh, well, this guy didn't have no qualifications. This guy didn't have any, and he coached this, he did that." We're not saying. We're saying that a lot of those dudes have been in and around the game since they were young, whether it was coaching or playing. That's different than dudes who came in basically what we call culture vulture the game. Right? Think about that.
Situation. But if a guy of his stature can be comfortable enough to do these things, why can't the next? And then once you finally take that step, you're gonna realize, like, damn, it really wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You find that joy again. You start to realize, like, man, there's so much more out here than just, playing in the NBA.
And that's how we got to the NBA. Because we took a leap of faith. Because when nobody else believed in us, we believed. Because we didn't really have too many people to look at. I'm from College Park, Georgia. Only people is Ludacris, 2 Chainz. These are people that's in the area that I grew up from. So I'm like, how can I get out of this? And it was basketball. I stayed away from everything else, and I believed it. I believe I could make it to the top, and then I just put in the work every single day. And then now coming overseas, it's like I still got that same joy that I had when I first.
And that's the thing, bro. I want y'all to think about something. And y'all smash the like button. We only a few likes away from 500. Smash the like button as y'all come on in. I want y'all to think about something. Think about what Boogie and Dwight are saying, right? Do y'all think that guys like Brian Windhorst and those guys could actually make it through training? Forget making a team. We ain't even talking about that. Do y'all think they can make it through a day of training the way that those guys train to play a professional sport? I really want y'all to think about what I'm saying to y'all right now. Everybody that's watching this video, do y'all really think, because I'm telling y'all something, I promise you, bro, Brian Windhorst, those guys will quit on day one. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. They'll quit. They will never, ever, ever put their bodies through a sacrifice that anybody that played pro ball for that long had to put themselves through. They would not be able to do that. But they get to judge and criticize and tear down guys. You got to sit up there and watch Brian Windhorst talk about Jason Tatum like a dog and make it seem like a dude that's first team all NBA didn't deserve to get no minutes on Team USA. And he already helped them win the gold. That bothered me. That bothered me, bro. And you got this dude on national TV arguing and stuff. That a dude that is first team all NBA, none of those other dudes are a world champion right now. He up there talking about, he don't deserve to get no minutes. None. He's already won a gold medal last time. He's the second best player on the team. That's crazy, bro. Do y'all not know how that mentally fuck with Jason Tatum, bro? He didn't have to give up his summer. He had to do that. He could have took the whole summer, chill with his family, chill with his kid, chill with his new baby mom's wifey. You take him all the way over there in front of his moms, his kids, his whole family, embarrass that man like a dog, bro. Then you got a guy like Brian Windhorst going on TV and was like, "Oh yeah, he didn't deserve to get any minutes." Are you crazy? And y'all don't see all the stuff that, you know the emotions. And that's why I was so bothered by that, y'all. Because I said, I can only imagine what that man was feeling over there sitting on that bench. Just think about that, bro. You first team, you the only dude that was on that team that's first team all NBA, and you rotting on that bench. You the current world champion. You the highest paid player in the league. You the highest paid basketball player in the world. Jason Tatum is the highest paid basketball player in the world. And you got dudes like Brian Windhorst on national TV, capping, talking about he ain't deserve no minutes. Are you serious? Do you guys not know how that feels? Then you had people that's online that's rolling with what Brian Windhorst and them was saying. These dudes don't know nothing about basketball. That's why we said, God, them dudes, they infiltrated the sport, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. And people will say, oh, these dudes takes are crazy, these basketball. I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. If this, and this is the best thing, I promise y'all, that never happened. That Michael Jordan never got a podcast. That Kobe Bryant never got a podcast. Because if you think that they'll tell y'all now that stuff that KD say, Gil say, all these dudes say is crazy, you put Michael Jeffrey Jordan on the podcast and listen to some of the stuff he said. You'll think Michael Jordan is out of his mind, and people say, oh, he don't know basketball. People who ain't even qualified to talk. Michael Jordan would say some stuff, and people say, oh, man, he ain't qualified to talk. He don't know nothing about basketball. I'm telling you, them dudes are all wired differently, bro. They all wired differently, man. You have to be able to be at that level to do those things. Bro, you got to be cut from a different, your brain have to function differently than the average person. That's why when these niggas laughing, oh, Ticky, you played overseas. Yeah, nigga, I played 16 fucking years, nigga. You know how hard it is to do that shit? You know how hard it is, nigga, to keep yourself in shape? To do all of that shit, nigga? Battle when you ever got injuries, overcome that shit. Play through injuries, nigga. You want me to tell you a secret I never told nobody, nigga? And I'm gonna say this shit tonight on this fucking stream, nigga. And nobody ever knew this shit. I thank God every day, and I never told this secret, and God is my witness. He know I ain't lying. How in the world I get drafted by the Lakers G League team in the middle of the draft? I went in the middle of the draft. It was 10 rounds. I went in the middle of the draft. I went in the 5th round, right? Check this out. I wasn't even supposed to be able to get to camp. I was scared to death when we went to go get our physical. You know why? Because when I was training, before I went to camp, when I was training, I had got a hernia. I got a hernia. And my hernia literally was sticking out. And that shit was painful. Anybody that plays sports that got a hernia, they know what the hell I'm talking about, bro. My hernia kept sticking out, and it was almost like a knot. And that shit was painful, nigga. And I was playing through that shit. And I was like, fuck all that, nigga. I got to get it. And so when I went in when we all went to the doctors, and they probably like, damn, dog, how the fuck? I pushed the fucking hernia back in and sucked that shit up to fucking fake it and get through that goddamn physical. Because you can't play unless you pass the physical. Nigga, do you know that I had that fucking hernia for goddamn almost 2-3 years? And that shit was getting bigger and fucking bigger? Nigga, I ain't never make no fucking excuses, nigga. I was out that bitch balling with that motherfucker. That shit hurt like a motherfucker, nigga. You know I got a cut in me right now from when I had the fucking surgery, nigga? When that shit got unbearable, one game I couldn't play no more, yo. A motherfucker needed me right in that shit when it was sticking out, nigga. And I said, oh shit. I thought I was gonna die, nigga. That shit exploded, nigga. That shit exploded, my nigga. I was playing basketball in the summer league. I'm finna tell y'all what happened. And God is my witness. My parents know about this shit too, because they was there with me when this shit happened. And thank God, and you guys don't know this, thank God that it was a good person that stopped and helped me. I went to the summer league. I was playing in the summer league during the summer. This is after the G League shit, right? I can tell y'all what happened. Because I didn't even want to tell nobody. Because I already knew. I was like, damn, if I tell somebody I'm having surgery, I'm not going to be able to get a job. Motherfuckers ain't going to fuck with me. I was in the summer league playing. Somebody hit that shit. And that shit hurt me so fucking bad. And anybody in this channel who knows about this type of shit, y'all will understand what I'm saying to y'all right now. I ain't never told this story before. When that shit hit me, and that shit hurt me so bad, my nigga. Nigga, I had a panic attack, my nigga. Now, anybody that ever had a panic attack, that triggered me having panic attacks. I'm gonna tell you why. I instantly had a panic attack in the gym, right there in front of all those people, and I thought I was gonna die. I felt like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die, man. What the fuck? Man, that shit hurt so bad, my nigga. And I have been playing with that shit so long, my nigga. And anybody that knows about the hernia, the sports hernia, them shits get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that shit like tears out of the wall and gets bigger, like your intestine is going through like this, right? So I'm pushing that shit back in. Anybody that know, they know I ain't fucking lying. I've never told this story before. I was fucking all fucked up, man. I was out of it, bro. And I ain't want to tell nobody. I went outside. I just walked out the game. Motherfuckers didn't even know what happened. I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with Ticket? I walked outside. And this is the biggest mistake I made, but the biggest thing that saved my life. I walked to my truck. I bought a Hummer. Everybody that know me. Everybody that fucking know, they say Ticket ain't lying about this shit. I got in the Hummer. And I was going to try to drive home. And rush to get fucking home. Bro, do y'all niggas not know I couldn't get the hernia back in? So I'm sitting like this. And my fucking mind is going 1,000 miles per hour. Nigga, I blacked out. Thank God I ain't died. Hit somebody on the highway, nigga. Somehow I pulled over to the side of the road and I got the car where it was, couldn't even get to park, but it was in neutral. So I was still trying to touch the brake. I fell out. Boom. I opened the door and I just fell out. Next thing I know, ambulance. Boom. I'm in a fucking ambulance, nigga. My heart racing 1,000 miles an hour, nigga. And I looked at the girl. There was a girl and it was a dude in the ambulance. And I looked at him and I was like, yo, that shit was going through my chest, my nigga. I don't know if you niggas ever had a fucking panic attack, nigga. That shit is crazy, nigga. And I used to battle with them shits, nigga. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit today. My heart was pounding through my fucking chest. I'm talking about boom, 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 boom. I said, oh shit, I'm gonna die, man. Fuck. So I'm laid out. And I open my eyes and I'm in the fucking ambulance headed to the hospital. I don't know what's going on with my truck, what's going on with my car, all my shit. Some good Samaritan pulled over and helped me. Shout out to Andre Robinson and the Cash App with the donation too. Salute to you, brother. Some good Samaritan pulled over, called the ambulance, and helped me. Didn't steal none of my stuff. Called my peeps. They went and got my truck. I'm in the ambulance. And this is how y'all know I ain't lying. Anybody that's ever been in the ambulance, you know I ain't lying. They doing all kind of shit to try to figure out why the fuck my heart beating like this. And I looked at the girl and I was like, yo, please don't let me die. I said it just like that. I said, yo, please don't let me die in this motherfucker, man. And she said, she opened my mouth. She put something underneath my tongue. It's like a pill or some shit. And that shit like slowed my heart down. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. but your heart racing. I'm talking about that bitch was goddamn pumping through my chest. I'm talking about rapid. I ain't never felt nothing like that ever before in my life. And she put something under my tongue, like some type of pill they give you or something like that. And that brought my heart rate down. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just trying to stay still and be calm and get to the hospital and shit. So then my heart started fucking up, going real slow and shit. But then they figured out that because I'm an athlete and I'm a tall guy, that when you go to sleep, your heart beats a lot slower. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't need to like that much work to circulate the blood through your body. If you're a doctor, you know what I'm talking about. So when they figured out that test, they had to figure out though what the hell was going on with me. So I told them, I was like, yo, man, fuck it, man. I said, yo, I think I got a hernia. They was like, what? Yup. That pain from that hernia triggered me having ferocious panic attacks. And so I went, had the surgery. I didn't have the little small surgery. I had the surgery where they cut you open. They had to cut my whole shit open like this, push the hernia back in, sew it up, or put a patch on it, sew it up. Shout out to my boy Hot Rod in the Cash App the donation. Salute to you, brother. Sew it back up. They put a patch over it so that it doesn't open again and come back through it. Anybody that got a hernia know what I'm talking about. They put a patch in there. They push it back in. They cut you open. They open it up. Push your intestine back in. Because your intestine is like this. Let's say your stomach wall is like this, or your groin wall is like this. Mine was in my groin wall. So your groin wall is like this. A hernia, what that does is, it's like your intestine in your stomach going down and it's poking out of your skin. So it's busted through the interior of your body, but it's poking out of your skin like this. Now, you can't see it like on the outside of your skin, but your skin is big like this, like a big lump right there, right? And you can push it back up in because it's open now. It's like a wall has just busted open and this thing has come through like this. And if somebody hits that, oh, that shit hurt so bad. So they had to push it back in, put a patch on it, sew it up, right? So that shit was hurting bad. That shit was numb, hurting bad. I never forget. I looked at my mom. I said, damn, I ain't never gonna play basketball again. She said, don't talk like that, son. She told my dad, don't talk like that, son. I tried to get out of bed. I couldn't even move. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So I wanted to be a G. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm not finna lay down like this. Because I was laying down in the hospital. I was in there for a couple of days after that shit. I tried to get up. I got up and fell on the floor. I couldn't walk. It's like, what the fuck? I just collapsed, my nigga. And the doctors and them came in there, rushing in there, like, what's going on? He's like, you can't get up by yourself. I'm like, I gotta get out of here, bro. I can't walk. Man, I'm like trying to feel like a fucking warrior, man. Shaking the goddamn bed like this, bro. I tried to get out that jump, man. And I was like, yo, I'm not finna stay in this bed, man. And so I was walking around holding the rails and walking through the hospital hallway, forcing myself to try to learn how to walk again because my whole side was so painful. Nigga, I couldn't fucking walk. When I finally got home, nigga, I recovered from that shit about 4 or 5 months later. I played pro ball the rest of my career. I played probably like 10 more years, 11 more years after that, through some of the most ferocious panic attacks because I was always afraid that same stuff was going to happen. This is the mentally stuff guys go through that nobody know about. That's why I be trying to tell you, these athletes be going through shit that people don't even know about, bro. Injuries y'all don't know about, all kind of shit. We be dogging these dudes out. We don't even know sometimes. And I had to think about this shit like, damn, dog. So I was playing. Bro, I have panic attack during the game. I be fighting that shit, my nigga. Like, damn, dog. And then I was like, overseas, I'm getting my team. I'm ashamed to tell them niggas on the team, like, what's going on with me. Like, I'm calling for a sub sometimes, like, yo, let me get out the game, bro. I'm feeling fucked up. Like, I said, damn, I'm finna die right here, man. That shit happened. That shit was happening every day. You can ask my mom. My mom thought I was gonna go crazy. She was taking me to the emergency room every day. Every day I'm going back to the emergency room. She's like, yo, I can't. I was like, Mom, man, I gotta get away from y'all because I can't do this to you. I'm seeing her face like, this nigga really suffering, like panic attack. I'm thinking I'm gonna die every time. I'm like, yo, we gotta go back to the hospital. I gotta go. So I got back to playing, dealing with them fucking panic attacks. Anybody that had panic attacks, y'all know I ain't lying. That shit ferocious, nigga. Your heart start beating crazy, nigga. Your body, nigga, you feel like you gonna die. Now, in reality, nothing is gonna really happen to you. You might pass out, wake up, but it feels like you gonna die. And I'm finna tell y'all how I overcame that shit. It's crazy, but y'all finna figure out how I overcame it and I beat it. That way, if somebody in this comment section that's listening that went through that shit too, or that's going through it now, I'm finna tell y'all how I beat it. So what I did was when I was overseas, I used to be having my team. They ain't even know. I used to tell the dude after practice, hey, yo, take me to the pharmacy, bro. He was like, all right, what's wrong? You sick? I'm like, nah, take me to the pharmacy. I gotta get something. I was researching medicine that I could take overseas that helped with the panic attacks. And I wouldn't even tell them. Do y'all not know I'd take that shit before the game? I would take some medicine before the game. I wouldn't even swallow this shit. I put this shit under my tongue so it would melt faster and it would have a faster effect to calm me down during the game just so I could get through and play games. And I was still going out that junk busting ass, right? But I was going through that shit. Then after the game, going through the panic attacks again, them shits was ferocious. Then I started, after a few years of that shit, bro, I was like, man, the hell with this shit. I ain't finna take no more of this medicine for this shit. I gotta figure out a way, bro. And I just prayed about that stuff, man. And I just, like, I started just to calm down. And I said, you know what, man? I looked it up. I was like, yo, let me read. So I started doing research, like, for real. And it was like, yo, you're not going to die from a panic attack. It's going to make you feel like you're going to die, but you're not going to die. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I felt the panic attack going on, if I was at home, I just lay down, go to sleep. Because I already knew I was going to pass out from the panic attack. I could feel it when it's coming. You could feel it coming all through your body when that panic attack is coming. It's like you feel like the devil's inside of you, boy. I'm trying. Anybody that's ever had a panic attack in this comment section, you know what I'm talking about, bro. And I'm telling y'all, a lot of players deal with this shit that y'all don't even know about. So just fighting. It'd be nice. Times I'd be in the bed just fighting it. Like, nah, man. I'm just gonna be calm, cool, put on some soft music or some shit like that and just chill. My shorty looking at me like, yo, what's wrong with you? You flipping out? Like, you crazy? I ain't even say nothing to her about that shit. I ain't even tell nobody. First time I ever talked about it. Only person who people knew about it was my family. And the people that was at the hospital. Right? Don't y'all know I overcame that shit? By the grace of God, I overcame it just because I put my mind in a place to where I ain't gonna die. Because when you get a panic attack, you start to go crazy, and then that really makes you feel like you're gonna die. I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about, bro, you feel like you at death door with a panic attack. I'm talking about the heart's going crazy, heart rate through the roof. Your body is just feeling like, oh man, bro, it's the death is right there. And then you black out and you wake up sweating, or you just wake up and it's like, damn, I had a panic attack. Like sometimes I be waking up in the middle of nowhere, like just laying on the floor, some shit. I had a panic attack, passed out, like the fuck. Damn, I wake up confused as hell and shit like that. Like, damn, what the fuck, man? It's like I had a panic attack, nigga. I knew that shit. So I just started put my mind in a whole different place. I refuse to take the medicine. I refuse to try to fight hard against the panic attack. And I just accepted that shit. Man, fuck, ain't nothing gonna happen. Unless God wanted to happen. So once I got past that, I haven't had a panic attack in about 4 years. 4 or 5 years, I haven't had one. It just went away. And I got over that. But a lot of guys and just normal people in life, they deal with stuff like this. So when they was talking about just things that you go through mentally and stuff, bro, I thought about that shit. I'm like, that ain't, and nobody knew. All them people that, because we went to the same doctors that the Lakers had. Them was the same doctors that Shaq, Kobe, all them dudes had when they had to go get their physicals, because they would tell us stories about them. Like the doctor that did our physical, he was Shaq's doctor. He was like, hey, man, I'm going to tell you a story about Shaq. He always wanted to tell us stories and stuff. Like, he was telling all the guys stories. He was like, man, we used to know when Shaq come up here, because Shaq come up here in that big-ass truck, and you hear that beat, the truck thumping from about a block away, and we all knew that's Shaq. Because Shaq apparently used to ride in some SUV or something where he had these big-ass woofers, and he used to just, that jump, boo, boo, boo. And anybody that know I'm not lying, the doctor's office, I think it was in Compton, because the Lakers' old practice facility was in El Segundo. And then down the street, not too far from El Segundo, you make a couple damn turns, you down the street, you in Compton. You know what I mean? So their doctor used to be in Compton. You can ask anybody and verify that if you think I'm lying. Where they used to go get the physicals. But yeah, man. So I fought through that shit, bro. And they ain't even know I was in camp, going through all them hellacious ass drills, pushing that goddamn hernia back in when wasn't nobody looking. Going through that shit, nigga, battling, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But thank God I was able to overcome all of that, the panic attacks, all of that stuff, bro. That shit was real, my nigga. So anybody that's going through that now, I know some people that's listening to this video going through panic attacks right now, every day. You're going through panic attacks. And it controls your life. Panic attacks can ruin your life. Y'all heard guys like Kevin Love, DeMar DeRozan, all these dudes talk about mental health. Man, just because you're making all this money don't mean that you're in the best places. Mentally, physically, you never know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give so much credit to all the dudes that fought through that stuff. The guys who fought through all those injuries, debilitating injuries, playing through that shit. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's why I told you, these guys got to be wired a different way, bro. Especially the guys like Kobe. He got all these injuries. Allen Iverson, man, getting all these hurt injuries. Still going out there playing at a high level. I'm like, damn, dog. The average man cannot deal with that type of thing. You got to sit down. Your knee hurting like that? Nigga, your shoulder hurting like that? Your back hurting like that? Nigga, I got to sit down. But these dudes is like, nah, I got to stand up and play.
Start playing. And sometimes you got to get out of a situation to find yourself. Because that's why I ran to Taiwan. Because I needed to find who I was again. The first time I left, they came to Taiwan because I was depressed like hell. And I'm like, I know I should still supposed to be playing in the NBA. I know I do. I know I'm supposed to be playing, but it's like, dang, I can't sit up there and let this stop me being who I am. So coming over here, man, these people gave me wings. So I never take these people for granted because they gave me the opportunity to come just hoop. And then the people here just showed me so much love, and I was able to tell Demarcus, like, yo, they gonna show you so much love out here, bro. Like, it ain't even like that. And people tell me, like, bro, why I come to Taiwan? I had my family members like, man, Taiwan, the third world. I'm like, bro, y'all don't.
Bro, I be trying to tell them niggas, oh, ticket. DR's a third world country. I'm like, man, y'all niggas crazy as hell. Ticket, South Korea's, man, y'all niggas out here getting to the bag in South Korea. The bag. Niggas getting to the bag in Japan. The bag in China. The bag in Taiwan. New experiences. Meeting all different kind of people. When I was young, my mind never thought I was going to be able to see all these different things and meet all these different people. Have a different aspect and a different thought process on life. We only think about stuff in the States how we think about it. We don't think about it from other people's perspective. We don't think about, let me go see how they have to live and how they think about things. We only think about ourselves and what we think is the best way. And when you start going to different countries and living in a different life and seeing different things and going around the world and having different experiences, it open your mind and it make you see the world and understand different experiences. You understand? The different countries you go to, the different cultures, sitting down with different people, seeing how different people operate, being in places where it never was a problem with me. Going to the hot spots when it was times of war and people saying that this, oh, you crazy. No. And I'm going there and people treating me cool. I'm like, just walking down the street like it ain't nothing. Like, damn, dog, they told me on TV. And these motherfuckers out here gonna go, huh? Know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
Shit about Taiwan. Yeah. And everybody was so against it. Some NBA players, like old players, was talking about how bad it was and me coming out here, but I just found that joy again. So it's like, man.
Look how they tried to shit on Stephon when he first went to China. Guess what happened after Steph went to China? Everybody went to China. That opened up a bag for everybody. Starbury went to China. And the whole, next thing you know, you saw all them NBA cats going to China. Getting that money, getting all those new deals, meeting all those new people, getting a whole new country behind you. You understand what I'm saying? People don't understand. If you ain't never been nowhere, you ain't never been nowhere. Shout out to Dwight. Dwight's in the building right now. Shout out to Dwight Howard in the building right now. Dwight, you can hit me on my gram, man. I'll let you come up here and explain it, dog. I told people I moved by that shit y'all said, dog. People don't understand, man. Shout out to Dwight Howard in the building right now, y'all. He in the chat right now. I just rinsed him up. You know I ain't lying, dog. You know I ain't lying. And so you going around the world, you seeing these things, man. You seeing these things, dog. And you experiencing new things. And it's nothing like what all these people is telling y'all. And just like he said, it's appreciation and a love for the game. Even more than what you touching, like you said, so many people. You looking like, damn, dog. Like all these people like really got love for you. They really appreciate you going to a place where they not trying to do you like they doing you on ESPN and all these other networks, but they tearing you down and shit like that and trying not to appreciate what you brought to the table, what you bring to the table. And a lot of y'all don't see that shit, bro. That shit is real, man. That shit is real, bro. You gotta be if you ain't never lived that shit, man, you won't know. And like I said, dudes laugh at Dwight. Oh, he went overseas, man. That nigga opened up a whole new, what he's doing in Taiwan is kind of what Steph did over in China. That whole lane now. Now niggas gonna be like, you know what, man? Them niggas fucking with me in the NBA, man. I'm finna go over here and get this bag. Dude over here having fun, living his life, getting his money, chilling. He ain't gotta worry about all that bullshit. People treating you right. People gonna talk to you a different kind of way. They're not finna do all this political bullshit that they be doing in the States. I'm just trying to tell y'all this stuff, man. But y'all don't want to listen to that. Niggas tell y'all the truth. Y'all niggas got a problem with that shit. That's why I said, man, I love the fact that the players start getting podcasts and talking now. Because now, and that's the reason why them other guys who ain't played and shit like that, they hate this type of shit going on. They hate the new wave where all these dudes now is be able to speak for themselves. Because all these years, niggas want to speak when they're able to really speak for themselves. Niggas didn't want to put themselves in no position where they was gonna fuck their NBA money up. So a motherfucker like Brian Windhorst or these other clowns on TV say some bullshit about you, you ain't really had an outlet to really clap back on that shit. And if you did, they was gonna try and hurt and damage your brand so much, and all these delusional people out here believe that shit. Y'all see what's going on.
I can help more players find that peace and joy.
Speaking of, I know you had an offer from China, but you said you didn't want to go because it was in a bubble. So speaking of the bubble, y'all always in the bubble, right? What was the process?
I was over there. I was in China. I was in China bubble for a month.
Boy, you was in the bubble twice.
Yeah. What was the China bubble like? Okay, so it was better than our bubble. It wasn't better than our bubble. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But nah, cool, nice hotel. nice facility, good food. It was cool. Okay. Wasn't bad. But it was a China. It was a China. That's far away from home. Yeah. So you left the China bubble to come and be in the bubble in the league? No. I was in the China bubble after the league. Okay. I was trying to get back in the league. Okay. And then I had my agent lie to me, tell me some stuff about a couple.
That's another thing. Let's talk about what Quinn said about the agents line. This is the other shit that go on. You know how many players miss out on opportunity because agents line? I told y'all, this is one of the most dirtiest businesses that you could ever be in. This business, professional sports, professional basketball, professional football, this is one of the dirtiest businesses you could ever be in. You talking about dudes lying, backstabbing, creating false narratives, creating all kind of bullshit. This is the type of stuff that's going on. This type of stuff that's going on. But then again, when the players they had no voice, it wasn't really nothing they could really say about it to combat it. So then you see guys go through years of people talking shit about them. Think about this, and they never really had nothing, said nothing back, because it's so much shit. Like, you ain't got time to really address all that shit when you in the media, and then you don't want people to label you as a bad player or label you as some type of cancer to the team. So you're like, all right, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? If you pull up on them, they're gonna say you're a shit starter or you're a troublemaker. So you gotta get now the game changed, nigga. Cause now these dudes got podcasts. Shout out to Dwight. Dwight said he got Rondo on next, and then JaVale to reveal more. Subscribe. Oh yeah. And I've already told y'all, Dwight's channel is pinned at the top of the comments. I just pinned it. All you gotta do is click on his little avatar and go subscribe to his channel now. I told y'all that this morning when we did the other video. I told y'all, to me, that's the realest podcast. And y'all know I like these other podcasts. That's the realest podcast I heard right there so far. Because niggas just out here telling the truth. They out here telling the truth. And I try to tell y'all this, but y'all ain't want to listen to me. They're trying to demonize you, talk all kind of shit about you, tear you down. Remember when I told y'all this? Everybody subscribe to my channel. Remember I told y'all after they won the championship? We're going to talk about that part in just a second, when Dwight and them talked about that. Didn't I tell y'all after they won the championship, didn't I sit up here and say, man, why in the hell wouldn't they bring back Dwight Howard? Remember I always told y'all on this channel, I said, bro, it don't make no sense that this man ain't on somebody's roster. It don't. I told everybody, I said, the Lakers got to be out of their goddamn mind. You don't bring him back, but you still got to battle Jokic. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. What happened? You won a championship. What happened? They talked about that too. See? But y'all would never known the truth. You would have only heard rumors if they wouldn't have came out and spoke it themselves. And that's the part I love about the players being able to speak up and say how they feel, because you would have never known the truth. But let's get to that right now. I'm going to get to that part right now, because they talked about that shit, and that was real too.
Go look at it before the book. Who was the best team? We was the best team. The only thing I'm mad about that is they didn't keep all of us together.
I never forget about what Dwight said. What he said, he didn't lie. Because y'all know I'm a Lakers fan. Them niggas beat Milwaukee. Milwaukee was one of the top teams in the league. Them niggas beat Milwaukee. And then when everybody's saying that the Clippers was going to beat them niggas, everybody was picking the Clippers to win that year. Remember? They went and smacked the Clippers. And then the shit happened with Rudy. Boom. League shut down for the pandemic. 4 months.
You want to know what y'all was on right here? Our team chemistry was through the roof. It was through the roof, bro. It was through the roof. It was the best. It was, man, it was crazy, man. What you said the other day in the car? I knew we was going to win when we was in China. And we went to the club, and JaVale was on the mic singing Bad and Bougie. He was rapping the song, and Kuz was on the DJ. I said, yo, we going to win the championship. The whole team is in the club. Like, whole team, bro, everybody. We in there going crazy. This is the first time all of us was together. That team, we went everywhere together. Like, everywhere. And for the people white, that's not normal. That's not normal.
Time out. He ain't lying either. And that ain't just for that team. That's for every team. Any team you play on, even overseas, bro, you never, ever, ever, ever Hey, Dwight, I'm gonna hit you on your inbox too on Instagram, dog. I'm gonna hit you on your inbox, man. But y'all definitely go subscribe to his channel, Above the Rim with DH12. Definitely subscribe to his channel. I told you guys this in the video this morning. I'm telling y'all now. And my Instagram is TICKETtv Media. He ain't lying, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. I ain't never been on a team where everybody on the team went somewhere together. The nigga is always clicks. Whether you overseas or whatever, it's always 3 or 4 dudes hanging out here, 2 or 3 dudes hanging out there, couple dudes hanging out over here. It ain't never everybody going to the same spot. That's crazy. So we didn't even know they was locked in like that as a team. You would have never known that had they wouldn't have told y'all. I ain't never listen, and I've been on teams that won championships before. I ain't never been to a team where everybody went everywhere together. Ever. It's always a little issue here between these 2 guys and this one guy, but we still a team, so we gonna come together during game time and get the shit done. Or it's always issue. I ain't never been in no situation like that. But now you hear what he said. I'm like, damn, dog, niggas went everywhere together like that. That's chemistry right there. That's locked in for real, dog. Like, and niggas really fuck with each other. Like, when you go everywhere with somebody, oh, we going to the club together, we going to the restaurant together, we going to this. Man, let me tell y'all something, bro. Let me tell y'all something, man. You on point if your team going everywhere together.
You got guys making 70 million, 40 million. We all together.
That's a fact what he's saying. The big money guys, you don't see them a lot of times hanging out with the other dude. They in a whole different spot, a whole different bracket. So for all them niggas to be together, locked in as a team, like, yo, we going everywhere together, bro. That's real chemistry, man. And I told you guys, and remember, me and Pastor got into it. I told Pastor on this channel, I was like, hey, dog, why would they break that team up? That didn't make no sense to me. Like, that was the dumbest thing you could ever do is break that team up. You're supposed to run that back. I don't care what you got to do. You run that back. You just won the chip. You run that same team back. And everybody that's on this channel know that I said that. And we've been saying that. I never understood why they didn't, but they talked about it right here.
Everywhere. The franchise guy, we went everywhere together, bro. Party together, everything. We was always together. And that's what's down in the city. We all met up in one room, bro. We gonna have, we did whatever we like. It was always team correct. And that's why I'm mad they broke us apart. And they haven't really had that type of chemistry. Look who was on the team. And it's crazy because 2 guys that they saw are really bad teammates was a part of the team that had the best chemistry, bro. So was that was like the best chemistry team that y'all ever been on? Ever. We was always together. I'm talking about high school, middle. Like, I've never seen a team operate the way that 2020 team did. Like, and it's weird, bro. Because right after y'all won, y'all started tweaking the shit. Well, not y'all. They started tweaking the roster. I'm gonna tell you who it was. Rob Pelinka, man. Yeah.
There you go. Rob broke that shit up, man. That's crazy, bro. Rob broke that shit up, bro. Damn, dog. You supposed to run that back, dog. You don't win like that. And I know they were saying, oh, they couldn't pay Rondo. Man, you find a way to pay Rondo, bro. You bring back Dwight. I told you guys this before. He was the biggest piece in that puzzle when they went through Jokic and them, bro. He changed the whole series. Him and Rondo changed the whole series. How you don't bring that team back? How? You, him, Kuz, Rondo, JaVale, Bron, AD. Avery Bradley didn't even play. Avery Bradley was a starting guard. He didn't even play in the ball. You're supposed to bring them guys. And then they said, and I would love for Dwight to address this shit. Then they said, oh, well, Dwight wanted too much money. Or they said something like, this is what the media said, Dwight. They said either you wanted too much money or you was demanding to start. Nigga, what's the problem if he wanted to start starting on that team? And they said something else that made sense too. If you saw that you won the chip with AD at the 4 and you got JaVale and Dwight at the 5, why then turn around and say, nah, we're going to put AD at the 5? Meanwhile, let's fast forward to now. Look what's happened. The Lakers ain't got nobody to deal with Jokic. You going to tell me that you can't have Dwight Howard playing 15, 16, 17 minutes on Jokic? You mean to tell me that a guy who gave Jokic problems because of his strength, his athleticism, his great timing defensively, one of the greatest defensive players in NBA history. Let's just tell the truth about that. We know that. You can't use him in a few minutes against Jokic, and them games was that close, and Jokic out there getting here's Jokic out here getting 16, 17 rebounds. You don't think Dwight Howard could have cut into that? With his physicality, his ability to box out, get guys off, keep him off the boards, gave Jokic problems because mentally, Dwight was in Jokic's head. Jokic was frustrated when he guarded him. Dwight winning the game instantly changed the game. And then Frank Vogel wins the chip. You give him a 1-year extension? Talk about that. You win the chip, you get a 1-year extension, and then you fire right after that. I thought you were supposed to keep the team together when you win and then build around the edges. That's what I thought. But the Lakers changed their roster every single time after that. And they never tried to go back. And they could have still went back and signed Dwight. They still been dealing with Jokic. But as I told you in the beginning of this video, you're going to tell me that these other backup centers in the league is better than this dude? And you ain't got nobody equipped better than him than to deal with guys like Embiid, deal with guys like Jokic. These are dudes you got to deal with if you're trying to win a championship. Let's forget all the other bullshit. You're trying to win a championship, you got to deal with those guys. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy, man. And then now here that it was Rob Pelinka who didn't keep that team. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. So them dudes could have had another championship. They could have had another championship. But, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens when, guys want to be the genius. Oh, I'm going to do some shit that ain't nobody thinking about. I'm going to do something that ain't nobody thinking about. I'm going to break this shit up. We just won, but I'm going to break this shit up. We got the best team chemistry. And trust me, the GMs and all them fucking people that's in the office, they watching that shit, y'all. They watching that shit. They know these dudes has got good chemistry getting along. But we not going to keep all those guys together and running back. And at least give them a chance to defend their title. Because, niggas was talking shit anyway, saying, hey, man, you know what I'm saying, that bullshit was some bullshit, nigga. Okay, well, then nigga, let them have a chance to run that shit back. Nigga, that's when you supposed to pay dues, when niggas get it done. You supposed to go over, that's at the time, that time you can go over the cap. That's when you supposed to go over the cap to run that shit back. But you let them, all your championship pieces gone. KCP, this motherfucker gone to goddamn Denver. Ain't gonna win a championship in Denver. You let him go and help Denver win a championship. Make it make sense. He helped you win a championship. Nah, we gonna let him go. We don't need him no more. We let you go. You go over there, and he end up with Denver. and he wins the chip. That's crazy. All these niggas was on the same team. So like I said, this is the shit that guys meant, and you mentally as a player, you like, God damn, dog, we won the chip, nigga. We all did. We supposed to do how the hell we ain't, you know what I'm saying? We got to argue for shit now. Then remember what happened with JaVale McGee? I never forget it like it was yesterday. He opts in and they trade JaVale McGee. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga opted into his contract. It wasn't like he's making $20 million. JaVale McGee opted into a contract where he's making like $4 million. They trade him. They trade him. And I'm pretty sure that Dwight and them know they could have ran it. They could have bought them dudes back, man. They should have bought them dudes back, man. And that's all there is to it, bro. They should have bought them niggas back, man. You run that shit back, dog. You run, and under all circumstances, you run that shit back. You get them a niggas a chance to stand on business, nigga. And then if they didn't get it done the next time or they went out early, all right, if you want to move forward and break the team up, all right, cool. But damn it, get them niggas a chance at least to run that back. And to say that Rob Pelinka did, bro, that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. And this whole time, let's just tell the truth. We thought it was Bron that wanted different guys. We thought it was Bron that wanted different guys. That's what we thought. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy, bro. You listen to this stuff, man, I tell you guys, man, you hear a lot of stuff that they don't want y'all to hear. They never want y'all to hear this side of the story, man. And I'm happy that the dudes is coming out and speaking their side of the story, man, because if they don't tell this side of the story, they will die later on in life. They will pass on, and nobody will ever know the truth about what happened. You only hear rumors. You won't hear it from the people themselves. And that's not right. You should be able to write your own history. You should be able to speak on your own situation. You understand? These are facts that I'm giving to y'all. So, okay, like he said, you fucked me over here. You screwed us over here. Then y'all don't even want to. This dude helped another team win a championship. He's better than all the backup centers and stuff like that. Boogie, I've been telling y'all about how I felt about Boogie Cousins. Y'all already know about that. We ain't got to talk about that. These niggas on here arguing with me for years, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, you niggas crazy. Boogie Cousins was headed on his way, first ballot lock Hall of Fame before he got the injury. Before he got that injury that year, where he was supposed to go get that check again with AD over in New Orleans, he's on his way. He's on his way to the Hall of Fame. No stops. Straight. Now, all of a sudden, oh, no, he can't play, man. Yeah, man, he ain't, you know what I'm saying, man? He ain't built like that, man. It's bullshit, dog. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit, bro. But when y'all see all of the people that's tapped in and everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, that's doing the shows like now, like I told y'all, now y'all get to see these things. Now y'all get to see these things, man. You know what I'm saying? What you say? Let me answer some of y'all's questions in the comments. Hold on, I'm gonna answer some of y'all's questions in the comments, man. Let me get to some of y'all's questions in these comments. I'm pull a homie. Shout out to Game Craven TV in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to that brother, man. Let me get to that brother. Hold on, man. Game Craven TV, man. He says they could have been one of the best defensive teams of all time, bro. That team is crazy, bro. You talk about the rim protection, bro. Having JaVale, Dwight, all these guys, bro. It's just no fly zone, my nigga. That's a no fly zone, bro. No fly zone. No question about it. Don't nobody come around here. Don't nobody come around here. You know what I'm saying? No fly zone, dog. We ain't letting nobody come around here, bro. We shutting this thing down, bro. You know what I'm saying? We shutting this thing down. You said the team chemistry was crazy, though. I agree with that. Yeah, man. He said, hey, bro, I didn't even know that what he said had went down like that. He literally said they went everywhere together. Think about that. Think about you go everywhere as a team together. You never heard that shit before, man. The whole team, never. 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 And you probably never hear about that shit again with a whole team, not everybody. They don't work like that. Let me see. He said if AD didn't get injured against Phoenix the next season, they were still good. Yeah, they was balling, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they was balling. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't they up that series? I think they was like up 2-1 against the Phoenix Suns that series. AD gets hurt, series over with. But then again, that goes to you not having the proper bigs around him to kind of let him roam and do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's when that analytics bullshit come in there. Oh, well, we think, because remember they said that shit. Oh, we think that if you play at the 5, it's going to be better for our team. Well, they won a championship with him at the 4. They won a championship with him at the 4. So, what you saying about that? You said the narrative's about the Europeans now. Yeah, but who's the last? Let me ask y'all a question. Who did y'all see give Jokic the same type of problems that Dwight did? Who? Who have y'all seen? Let's have a real conversation real quick. Who have y'all seen as a big man that gave Jokic the type of problem? And don't say, oh, this is before Jokic was Jokic. Nah, he gave Jokic real problem. Jokic was doing his thing back then. Don't get it twisted. Them niggas in the Western Conference Finals, bro. I think people forgot that. They walked down the Clippers and beat the Clippers when they were down 3-1. So let's stop that right there. So you walk down the Clippers after the Clippers was 3-1. You walk them down. Then what happens? Right? You go play the Lakers and you get smoked out in 5, I believe. Oh no, it was 5 games. You get starched in 5 games against the Lakers. What we doing? What we doing? Yeah, man, you ain't seen nobody do it, bro. So hey, bro, to me, it don't make no sense. Like he said, some of the moves, and like Boogie and them was saying, bro, some of the moves these teams be making, bro, that shit don't make no sense. It's a whole bunch of dudes trying to be smarter than what they really is. And what they trying to do is just take credit for doing dumb shit. So if I do this shit, then I'm gonna take credit. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I heard the Denver Nuggets general manager sitting there talking shit about he think they gonna be all right. You don't lost everybody that you had on your team, all the role players since y'all won a championship. You think y'all gonna be cool still? Fuck out of here, man. You lost KCP. You lost Jeff Green. You lost Bruce Brown. You lost all these guys. He's sitting up here talking about, oh, we're gonna be all right. And didn't add on nobody. Right? It's insane. Complete insanity. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. You said they had to answer for Joker that year specifically. Yeah, man. I mean, bro, Joker did not like, and that's the thing I noticed. Like when Dwight played him, he didn't like that athleticism and that physicality, bro. He didn't like that. Joker's the type of dude, and I noticed this about Joker. You can bait him into getting bad fouls, and I mean, you can bait him. He's the type of dude that Dwight figured it out. He figured out that with his physicality and athleticism, he could bait Jokic into doing things Jokic didn't want to do, like frustrate him, getting cheap fouls. Remember, Jokic got into foul trouble quick in some of those games. That took him out of a big chunk of those games. And Jokic is non-athletic. He couldn't deal with the athleticism of Dwight coming up and down the court, running up and down the court, still at that time. Jumping, alley-oop dunks, all that stuff, all on the boards. He couldn't deal with that. I think people forgot about that. You said, just imagine if he had to go against Orlando Dwight. He ain't want that smoke. And y'all laughed at Dwight when Dwight said that, but picture Jokic having to play against a prime Dwight Howard in Orlando. Man got 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, bro. I told y'all this. And select few. Y'all know my favorite of all time, Big Ben Wallace. My favorite of all time. Then you got Hakeem Olajuwon. How many did the King win? The King win 2? Then you got Mutombo. Mutombo got 4. Bro, that nigga's an elite company, nigga. Nigga, you ain't top 75. But y'all listen to these niggas like Brian Windhorst and them dudes. Y'all listen to that bullshit these dudes be putting. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like, that shit's sad, man. Niggas legitimately walking around here on networks in fucking comment section saying, oh yeah, you guys washed up and shit. Are you fucking crazy? Crazy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Bro, that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Him, they fucked over Kyrie Irving. Y'all see? You don't think Kyrie Irving's one of the top 75 players you've ever seen to play basketball? If you don't think that, just we ain't even need to talk basketball no more, bro. We don't. We really don't, bro. We don't need to talk basketball no more. If that's what you feel, bro. We can't talk. We cannot talk on a serious level, bro. Can't talk on a serious level, bro. I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm saying? You said Kyrie was, yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you said they was listening to Win. Yeah, bro, listen. When Windhorst went on ESPN and was capping for that Jason Tatum shit, bro, saying that, oh yeah, they made the right decision. Not giving Jason Tatum no fucking minutes is the right decision. Nigga, them, they lucky I'm not on nowhere near that network. Then you had Kendrick Perkins up there capping with him later on. First, Kendrick Perkins was on Tatum's side. Then he started capping. Like, nigga, come on, man. Cut that shit out, bro. You know the rules, nigga. It's etiquette, nigga. It's etiquette. When you at that level, when you're at the top of your game, when you're the highest paid player in the league, when you on the cover of the video game, when you just won a championship, nigga, you don't get DMP coach's decisions, nigga. I'm sorry, man. Then you got dudes coming off the bench getting more time than insult. Insult. And he's already won a gold medal without you, nigga. Nah, they got it. Shit, y'all, all y'all gotta do is go check out. I told you, go check out that video Dwight and them put up. That whole video, they cooked all that shit. That was the realest I ever heard NBA outside of what Kwame said on his channel about these punk ass dudes that be talking all that shit. That was the realest that I've heard of dudes just airing that shit out. That was the realest, bro. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of good podcast guys out here like that play ball. You get a different perspective from all those guys. Paul George had a great podcast show. Jeff Teague and them got a podcast show. Y'all already know about Gil's Arena. Draymond Green got a good podcast show. He stood on business against his own coach. And y'all niggas said, y'all always agree with Draymond, but y'all didn't want to agree with him on that. When Draymond said that the nigga didn't know what the fuck he was doing, he was wrong for that shit he did. And y'all don't think this shit is politics? Y'all sat up here with a straight face and you had niggas running around here talking about something. Yeah, man, because see, Tatum just didn't fit in. Are y'all crazy? You got a 6'9" dude that can guard 1 through 4. But he can't get no minutes on the court? So that means that the whole NBA ranking system is wrong then. The fact that he's first team all NBA. That means that's all wrong. We don't need to talk about that no more. We need to throw that shit. That means nothing. That he's first team all NBA 3 years in a row, that means nothing now. Jaylen Brown can't get on the team. Finals MVP, won the chip, Eastern Conference MVP. This nigga can't get on the team. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then, like I said, Grant Hill hurt me the worst. He's sitting up here capping. Yeah, you know, it's basketball strictly. Then you cut Kawhi. Then you cut Kawhi. And them niggas be the same ones that be getting mad. Now watch this, y'all. They was the same ones getting mad because they said all the big names didn't want to go out to the Olympics. Remember? They was getting mad. It was like, oh man, the big names don't want to play. This is why. Because when you get the big names and then you shit all over them, this is why. You should have did what Chuck Daly and them boys do, which is not be seen, not be heard. Just look, hey man, we gonna run 5 out here, 5 out. Nigga, we got the best players in the world, nigga. I don't care who you put out there, nigga. We gonna win. You give me the best 12 players on that roster, and it don't matter what 5 we put out there, we kicking somebody's ass. It ain't that damn Steve Kerr made it hard. He made it hard, bro. Imagine if Phil Jackson was coaching that team. Man, they be running 5 in and 5 out, man. Come on, bro. You think he getting all technical about that shit? When that nigga got 12 fucking superstars on the team? Get out of here, man. We not finna play that game, man. We not finna play that game, bro. You said, yeah, man, ain't no way. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, the nigga Tatum better than me. Let me have had the accolades Tatum had. Nigga, the first game, that nigga did that shit, nigga. Nigga, me, my mama, my son, my pregnant wifey, shit, nigga, we gone. Shit, nigga, hey, nigga, hey, shit, ain't no way in hell, nigga. Nigga, I start for the team that just won the world championship. And I'm first team. I'm the only nigga on here that's first team all NBA, nigga. And I got a DNP coach's decision. And you got 2 niggas that's on my team that's under me, on my team that played. Negro, please. Ultimate disrespect. And that's when that shit get personal. And then you get the media on your side to shit on. That's how y'all seen how they operate with the media. Because what do? Then you go get guys like Brian Windhorst to go on TV saying, oh, yeah, well, Steve Kerr made a great decision. What he did, that was a perfect decision. What the fuck are you talking about? That's a great decision. Are you out your mind? You out your rabbit ass mind? You sitting up here on TV telling us that Tatum not getting no minutes was necessary. And then he over here lying to y'all, telling y'all, yeah, man, you know, this team, Brazil, man, hey, man, they might can beat Team USA. Man, if they can beat Team USA, they don't need to be out there no fucking more, man. You gonna sit up here and tell me that Brazil can beat Team, man? Then that means them niggas ain't as great as they say they is. So pick one, nigga. And people was buying that shit, bro. Yeah, Ticket. We got to play the rotations, man, because, see, Brian Windhorst said that the Brazil team, they can really challenge us, bro. And so, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Beat them niggas by 30 with our eyes closed, nigga. And y'all niggas listening to that shit. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all. Why you think Steve Kerr out now? Why Steve Kerr ain't coming back no more? He just won a gold medal. Now he out. Because of all that bullshit that's going on. That man knew nothing about it. And I told y'all this, man. You living off the grace of Stephen Curry. Took Mark Jackson's job. It's deep. All this shit they talking, they ain't even getting to that part. Took Mark Jackson's job, the good man. You understand what I'm saying? The man who went over there and built that up. Remember when Mark Jackson told y'all that Steph Curry and Klay Thompson is going to be the best shooting backcourt in NBA history? You know what? They laughed at Mark Jackson. All these little technical ass dudes in the media laughed at Mark Jackson and made it seem like he's a goofy or a joke, didn't know what he was talking about. That man was right. That man, he prophesied that from the beginning. And he was absolutely correct. And they let another man see his success. They ain't even let him finish his job. They let him start the job, get the job 3/4 of the way done, and then he let him finish his job. Then you had people, then they flooded the media with bullshit, and then people went along with that shit, bro. And said, oh yeah, well, Mark Jackson ain't the guy, man. How do you know? He didn't get a chance to finish his job. He didn't get a chance to finish his breakfast. Guys just running around here lying. Just lying. Yeah, man, you know, see, Mark, man, he didn't know what he was doing, man. See what I'm saying, man? His offense, man. Man, they won 50-something games in his 3rd year. They went to game 7, y'all. He didn't have his big man. Imagine you not having your starting center, you playing against a prime DeAndre Jordan, who was up in the league leaders in rebounds, block shots. One of the best defenders in the league, especially help defenders. And you got Blake Griffin down that bitch giving you 24 and 12. And they're prime. I'm talking about Lob City in these streets. You go against them with no big man and you still go game 7 in LA. You telling me if you gave Mark Jackson KD, I told you give Mark Jackson KD, he got more chips. KD don't never leave if Mark Jackson's the head coach. Because Mark Jackson nipped all that bullshit in the bud, nigga. Real niggas know I ain't lying. He nips all that shit that all them problems they had. See, it's a different conversation with Mark Jackson than it is with Steve Kerr. It's a different conversation. See what I'm saying? Steve Kerr cannot go to Draymond Green the same way Mark Jackson could. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. A lot of y'all don't know. Hey, y'all hit that like button too, man. We almost at 700. Let's get up to 1,000 likes. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know I just had to come in here and put some truth on y'all helmet tonight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes is capping, telling lies. And I'm happy that the players is coming out here setting the record straight. That way we ain't got to be deceived and be reporting off these lies. Now we got the guys who's actually out there talking about it. So what niggas gonna say? That's why I told y'all, I always wanted to hear Darvin Ham's side. I always wanted to hear the player side, the coach's side. Don't just tell me what the media said. Because the media, like I said, Russell Westbrook had the most fans. You couldn't tell Russell Westbrook fans nothing before he went to the Lakers. After he went to the Lakers, man, you ain't never seen Russell Westbrook get so much disrespect in life. That's a fact. You said Mark should have a job. You damn right. Iggy told you what they did to him. All this stuff is secrets that's going. Iggy told y'all on the Breakfast Club that shit. Imagine when all that comes out. Let's get to that part. Like, Iggy told y'all what happened. But imagine what happens. Imagine what happens. You said, didn't Pat Bev talk about Darvin Ham? Yeah, he said. Pat Bev said Darvin Ham approached him. It's like, my bad, man. You know what I mean? Straight up, bro. Shit crazy, man. You know, and you already know weirdo shit was going on there around the Lakers anyways. Nigga, you hiring and firing coaches every other year. And this shit since Kobe left. Niggas just been hiring and firing coaches. Now you can't get a coach and stick with him, and then you won a championship, you can't even stick with that guy. Nigga, picture this. Picture you win a championship, you get fired a year later. Nigga, what we doing? Shout out to Deion Brown. He said, Ticky, you've been saying it all along. Keep cooking. Man, you know I've been saying this shit, bro. But niggas didn't want to listen because a lot of these dudes that was playing didn't have podcast shows. Now they got podcast shows. They saying that same shit about all these guys. Now y'all starting to see what it is. Yeah, damn Frank Vogel, you shit on him in Phoenix. You get that nigga a 4-year deal and fire him after 1 year where he won 50 games, had all them fucking injuries and shit. Shit insane, bro. I told y'all about Sam Cassell. I was the first one to bring up Sam Cassell. We're gonna talk about Sam Cassell tomorrow. I was the first one to bring up Sam Cassell a long time ago. I said, bro, why Sam Cassell ain't getting no looks? Then I heard some of the other cats start talking about that shit. How you be an assistant coach and you always on successful teams for the last decade? Your team's winning 50 plus games. You the top assistant. You win a chip last year, nigga. You don't get no head coaching job. Meanwhile, you get a motherfucker with no experience. Man, come on, bro. Y'all know what's up. Y'all niggas know what it is. Y'all niggas know what it is. You said he from what? Yeah, you already know. You know what I'm saying? You said Dwight was heading to the Warriors. Yeah, I thought he was. Till they pulled that stunt. Got the man out there thinking that man gonna go out there and play, and then you gonna pull the rug from man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Look, you can see what they're doing over the Warriors right now. They don't mess that whole team up. You don't broke up the whole team since they won a championship again. You got no conflict resolution over that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Gave away all your assets and they got nothing to show for it now. All your assets gone and you ain't got nothing to show for it. Come on, bro. But Steph Curry, you gonna make him go out like that? Y'all see the play. Y'all see the play. That shit's sad, man. That shit's sad, bro. That shit's sad, man. And you don't see nobody talking shit about the front office of the Warriors. You don't see them on TV talking shit about them dudes. Nope. But they sure as hell talk about these players, though. Man, y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Appreciate y'all coming on in here tonight. Y'all make sure that y'all go subscribe to Dwight's podcast, man. That is where I told you guys this morning and tonight that we was listening to this information on this podcast show, Above the Rim with DH12. Right there, it's pinned at the top of the comment section. That's Dwight. All you gotta do is click the little avatar and go subscribe to the channel. And he's tagged in our community post as well. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all check that out. All you gotta do is click on it. He's tagged in our community post. So all you gotta do is click on that link. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna see it. You know what I mean? But salute to them. He said Rondo and them gonna be on there next time. So I mean, if Rondo and them pull up, it's finna be crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, bro, it's some real shit that go on, man. I try to tell you, I never told nobody that. Niggas didn't even know. Niggas don't know how painful that shit was I was going through, nigga. Nigga, I had a fucking hernia, nigga, and I still got the fucking paperwork from the surgery I had, nigga. Nigga, that shit hurt like a motherfucker, nigga. That shit was like sticking out, bro. And I pushed that shit back in and was in that motherfucker trying to go hard as a bitch, nigga. And trust me, nigga, we was going 2 a days too, nigga. Shit, nigga. Them shits was crucial, nigga. But never make no excuses, nigga. You just gotta keep pushing. So salute to all of y'all, man. I'm gonna get ready to go get me something to eat right quick. I'm gonna hop on Instagram for a minute. Then I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'm gonna holler at y'all though, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the show, man. With Dwight Howard, Above the Rim with DH12. That's where we was watching their last podcast episode where it was him, Boogie, and Quinn Cook, and they basically was just talking about this whole situation. Now I wonder if the media, the mainstream media, is gonna do their homework and talk about that and put their side of the story out. Are they gonna do that like we did? That's what the mainstream media is supposed to do, because they damn sure will put out what the reporters say. You gonna put out what the players say? Because now the players got a voice. They can't take away the players' voice now. That's the worst thing that happened to them dudes, that these dudes got podcasts now. And that these dudes that played, now they can say, hey, man, look, man, this what happened. You know what I'm saying? That niggas that was there. Feel me? Because Brian Windhorst, he not no beat reporter. He ain't there every day with them. You can ask Dwight. I guarantee you, if you ask Dwight Howard, he would tell you that Brian Windhorst is not there every day. He not on a plane with the team. He not traveling on the road with the team from game to game. No, he's not. He's not. And that's facts. He's not. So, Negro, you ain't, them other dude ain't got to lie. And I put the link to our next video in there too. We did a video today about that bullshit Dennis Schroeder said to KD. Like, nigga, hold on? Let me say something about that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with Dennis Schroeder? You was sitting over here talking about something. In Europe, we got high IQ. In the States, it's more about entertainment. Nigga, so why is you playing in the league? You damn sure keep going back to the league. Then when KD hit you, when they won the medal, gold medal, y'all ain't even won a medal. And you talking that hot boy shit, nigga. Y'all ain't even won a medal, and Dennis Schroeder's talking that shit. Then when KD come back, oh, he like the bully guys that's underneath him. Nigga, he better than 90% of the league. So anybody he say something about, they automatically gonna get smoked anyways. Boy, these people crazy as hell, man. These people crazy as hell, man. No, I ain't addressing that shit, bro. I don't address buffoonery, brother. I stick to the content, brother. I don't address buffoonery, dog. I talk about real shit. They talk about me, homie. You feel me? So that lets you know I'm the motherfucking man. Period. Man, nigga. Simple as that. Right? Yeah. Y'all catch me on the gram though, man. I'm gonna put the link to my Instagram at the top of the comments, y'all. TICKETtv Media on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all hit me on the gram. There go the link right there. It's pinned at the top of the comments, y'all. Make sure y'all click that link. It's pinned at the top of the comment section. I'm going live on Instagram now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going live on Instagram now. Salute to y'all. You said that he want Devin Booker on the Warriors. Hey, man, he can want shit. He can want anything he want. That don't mean he gonna get it. Hey, y'all smash the like button, man. Let's at least get to 700 likes before we get out of here, man. This video should get 1,000 likes. Y'all make sure y'all share this video too. Y'all make sure y'all share this video too. I'm gonna go get me something to eat, man. Word. Make sure y'all share this video. Yo, y'all let me know if y'all follow me on the gram, man. All y'all gotta do is click the link. It's pinned at the top of the comments. At TICKETtv Media on Instagram. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going on Instagram right now. I'm going live, talk about this on there. Talk about some stuff on there. I'll holler, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Gone.